When choosing between the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series 10 in 2025, you're not just picking a console. You're choosing an entire experience. It's a big decision. And the truth is, both consoles are excellent, but they take different paths to deliver their version of next-gen gaming. Let's begin with the hardware. The Xbox Series 10 was designed from the ground up to be a performance beast. It runs on a custom AMD Zen 2 processor with 8 cores, clocked at 3.8 GHz. That's fast. Add to that a 12 teraflop RDNA to GPU, and you've got a system that can handle just about any game you throw at it. The result? Smooth 4K gameplay, fast load times, and consistent performance. The PS5 Pro, on the other hand, features a similar architecture but is slightly lower spec on paper. It uses a custom AMD Zen 2 CPU at 3.5 GHz and a 10.8 teraflop GPU. That might sound like a disadvantage, but Sony makes up for it in other ways. The PS5 Pro is known for its game-specific optimization. Games made for the platform run smoothly because they're built with the hardware in mind. Next, let's talk storage. Xbox comes with a 1TB SSD. It's fast. Really fast. Load times are barely noticeable. Moving between levels or starting up a new game happens in seconds. If you want more space, Xbox has its own proprietary expansion cards. Plug them in, and you're good to go. PS5 Pro has 825 GB of internal SSD storage. While it's a bit smaller, it's no slouch in speed. Sony's SSD technology is among the best. In the business, it's been engineered to deliver near-instant loading. And if you're worried about space, you can expand the storage with compatible NVMe SSDs. It's not as plug-and-play as Xbox's solution, but it gives you flexibility. Now, let's talk about the actual performance while gaming. The Xbox Series 10 focuses on raw power. It consistently delivers 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. In many cases, it can push even higher frame rates with dynamic resolution. Whether you're playing first-person shooters, racing games, or open-world adventures, performance feels fluid and responsive. The PS5 Pro may not have the same teraflop count, but thanks to clever optimization and smart rendering techniques, the difference isn't always noticeable. Sony's exclusive titles often push graphical boundaries further than third-party games. Developers use features like ray tracing, high dynamic range lighting, and enhanced textures to create immersive worlds. Speaking of graphics, both consoles support ray tracing. That means better lighting, shadows, and reflections. But again, how this looks and feels depends on the game. On Xbox, you'll see games like Forza Horizon 5 or Halo Infinite make full use of the GPU. On PlayStation, titles like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Horizon Forbidden West take ray tracing to a cinematic level. When it comes to immersion, hardware is just one piece of the puzzle. Controllers matter too. The Xbox Series 10 controller sticks with a proven formula. It's comfortable, solid, and responsive. The textured grips give it a nice feel. The triggers are smooth. The layout hasn't changed much over the years, and that's a good thing. It just works. But the PS5 Pro introduces something entirely new, the DualSense controller. This is not your typical gamepad. The adaptive triggers offer resistance depending on in-game actions. Pulling a bowstring feels different than firing a gun. The haptic feedback adds layers of vibration that match what's happening on screen. Walking through mud feels squishy, running on metal feels sharp. The DualSense isn't just a controller, it's part of the experience. Let's move on to design and build. The Xbox Series 10 looks like a sleek, vertical tower. It's minimalistic and easy to fit into any entertainment setup. You can place it vertically or horizontally. It's solid and well built. The cooling system is efficient, keeping the console cool and quiet even during intense gaming sessions. The PS5 Pro takes a different approach. It's bold and futuristic. With its curvy shape and white panels, it stands out. Some love it, some don't. But one thing's clear, it's a statement piece. Under the hood, it's just as efficient. The cooling system keeps temperatures in check, and the fan noise is low. User interface plays a huge role in daily use, and here the two consoles differ again. The Xbox dashboard is familiar. If you've used an Xbox before, you'll feel right. At home, it's clean, fast, and customizable. You can pin your favorite games, access Game Pass, and jump between apps with ease. Plus, the Xbox mobile app adds another layer of convenience, letting you manage your library, install games remotely, and stay connected with friends. The PS5 Pro's interface feels more futuristic. The new control center gives you quick access to notifications, parties, downloads, and more, all without leaving your game. The activities menu is a game changer. It lets you jump directly into specific missions or levels, no more digging through menus. It's smooth and elegant, though it may take a bit of time to get used to. Now let's talk about services. Xbox Game Pass is a major selling point. For a monthly fee, you get access to a huge library of games, old titles, new releases, even day one launches from Xbox Game Studios. It's great value. Whether you want to try new genres or explore indie games, Game Pass gives you variety without spending more money. Sony doesn't offer a direct equivalent, but they have revamped their PlayStation Plus service with new tiers. You can now stream or download a wide selection of games, including PS4 and PS5 hits. While it's not quite as extensive as Game Pass, the quality of available games is high, especially when it comes to exclusives. Speaking of exclusives, let's compare libraries. This is where Sony really shines. Titles like The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, and God of War Ragnarok are not just games, they're experiences. These are cinematic, story-driven titles that push the console to its limits. Xbox has its own strong lineup, too. Halo, Gears of War, and Forza are household names. And with Microsoft acquiring studios like Bethesda and Activision, expect more exclusives in the future. Starfield, Fable, and The Elder Scrolls V are just a few examples. Both consoles also support backward compatibility, but Xbox does it better. It plays thousands of games from the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and even the original Xbox. Some older games even get a performance boost with higher frame rates and better visuals. The PS5 Pro supports almost all PS4 games, and many of them run better on the new hardware, but it doesn't support titles from PS3, PS2, or PS1 natively. That's something to consider. You have a legacy library. Now let's briefly touch on media features. Both consoles are more than just for gaming. They're entertainment hubs. You can stream Netflix, Disney+, YouTube, and more in 4K HDR. The Xbox has a slight edge with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos support. But the PS5 Pro is no slouch either. It offers great visual and audio quality, both. Consoles let you expand storage. Xbox uses its proprietary expansion cards. They're easy to use, but they can be expensive. PS5 Pro allows for standard NVMe SSDs, which gives you more freedom in choosing size and price. In terms of online multiplayer, both consoles require subscriptions. Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus both offer free monthly games, cloud saves, and access to multiplayer. The experiences are solid on both sides, and that brings us to a key point: value. The Xbox Series 10 gives you powerful hardware, a vast library through Game Pass, and unmatched backward compatibility. If you're all about performance and value, it's hard to beat. The PS5 Pro, while slightly less powerful on paper, delivers a next-gen feel through features like the DualSense controller, faster UI, and unforgettable exclusives. If you're someone who values immersion and storytelling, PS5 Pro feels more personal. At the end of the day, it's not just about specs. It's about what kind of gamer you are. Do you want raw power and a massive game library? Or do you prefer unique exclusives and deeper immersion? That's what makes this console war so interesting. Because neither side is wrong, it all comes down to preference. Whichever console you pick, You're getting one of the best gaming experiences ever created.